Alright. Beat Gothic 1. Wasn't gonna go into Gothic 2, but I am now. Because Gothic 1 ends in such a spectacular way, how could you not play the second game right after the fact? This playthrough will be different than the last, because it'll be split into 20-minute segments instead of hour-and-a-half long segments. For my own sake. To make everything easier on me, because I'm doing this all just out of my, spare time. I'm playing this game with the Union patch, the DX11 patch, and the script fixer. So if you've played this game before, and you may see things that you've never seen before, or bugs that just don't happen, it's probably because of that. I did the same thing with the first game, but this game has like an even bigger, like the first game has bugs, right? This game has a lot of bugs, but people have added like fan-made patches, which I am running. So this is again going to be a magic playthrough, much like the first game, where I essentially just get magic when I get magic, and if I use it, I use it. Depending on how good it is. I'll still largely probably be using a weapon for 85% of the playthrough, but I'm technically a mage. Don't forget that. Never forget, we are technically mages in this game. So if you see me cutting somebody's head off with a blade, just, like, tune it out. It didn't happen. It was actually magic. I'm a mage, so my blades are enchanted. That's my excuse there. I guess I'll just get into it. I can play the intro, but I'm pretty sure it plays anyway when I do a new game. So, let's fucking go! Gothic 2, baby! The greatest RPGs of all time. Number 11 on my greatest of all time list. Piranha Bytes, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Prisoner altered the fate of hundreds.
Helps me.
But he paid a high price for it.
This didn't happen in the first game, but it happened here. Ooh, look at that intro screen. The penal colony. Remember that? There's a hair on my screen. It was us. We did that. Yeah, so a rock fell on you in the first game. You didn't see it happen, but it did.
Defeated the sleeper, destroyed the barrier. But while all the other prisoners escaped, he remained behind in the rubble. It was I who dispatched him against the sleeper. Now it is I who brings him back from there. He is weak and has forgotten much.
Basically,
but
you died.
He is alive.
Which is why you lose all of your skills.
He's back.
Baby.
There you are again. I never thought the two of us would meet again.
Hell yeah,
I
bro.
feel like I spent 3 weeks lying under a load of rocks.
2
Well,
weeks.
so you did.
It was 2 weeks, actually. It just said 13 days.
Kept you alive. I had feared I might not be able to rescue you from the debris of the temple.
Debris?
But enough of that.
Deborah?
You're here now. There's a new threat that we have to deal with.
What new threat, Zardass?
After the fall of the barrier and the banishment of the sleeper, Beliar's wrath has grown even greater. A mighty artifact, so it is written in the old scriptures, will be brought back to this world when the god of darkness sends his henchmen out to search. This search has long since begun. Beliar's henchmen are desecrating the oldest shrines of the gods. The guardians of these holy places have awakened, and their wrath makes the earth tremble. Every powerful magician on this island
Saturdays!
this wrath. And some of them have certainly begun to face the threat. Humans are weak.
Okay.
They succumb all too easily to the temptations of evil. And so, they get involved with powers they do not understand. And certainly
Says the necromancer, by the
those
way.
who are steadfast in their faith have already begun the battle against the enemy. You must become their ally. That's the only way to stop Beliar.
Alright, so that's the Raven expansion in this game. Night of the Raven.
At least we have enough time now. I did it. The sleeper
Has been banned. You vanquished him, so much is true. But it's not within our power to stop the war that ensues now.
You're talking about the orcs?
I am talking about much more terrible creatures.
This is it. This is the line.
Final furious scream.
This is the line.
Sleeper has
Greatest
slain
line in gaming history.
armies of darkness. It was an order to all evil creatures, a word of power that they were all bound to obey. His last order was, come, and they came, all of them, even the dragons.
They fucking came, man.
They are creatures of an ancient power. I can sense their presence, even here. And they have gathered an entire army of lowly servant creatures around them.
Where's this army now?
The army is camped not far from here, in the Valley of Mines near Corinus, and they're getting ready to attack. We do not have much time left.
Okay. What can we do?
This time we cannot handle it by ourselves. Only the power of Innos will help us against these dragons.
Who?
A group of paladins is stationed in the city of Corinus, not far from here. They possess a powerful artifact which could help us to defeat the dragons.
The Eye of Innos?
The Eye of Innos. You need
Knew
to get hold
that.
of this artifact.
Classic.
Tell the paladins about the threat. You must convince their leader to support us. And once you have talked to him, you need to find the artifact of Beliar. It is the counterpiece to the Eye of Innos. It must not fall into the hands
So
of
it'll
evil.
fall in my hands. Certainly not evil ones.
What exactly is the Eye of Innos?
It's an amulet. Legend has it that Innos himself was poured part of his power into this amulet.
Again, who?
It will restore some of your lost strength and help us defeat the dragons.
I don't
Also
need
has
it.
some other hidden powers. I shall tell you more about that once the amulet is yours.
Why would the paladins
Why
give
would the
me?
paladins give me the Eye of Innos?
Because you are the one who is destined to wear it.
Goddamn
How
right.
can you claim to know that?
There are a number of reasons. The most important being, you have defeated the sleeper.
Because I'm a
If you weren't a
fucking
favorite of the
G,
gods, you'd be
man.
dead by now.
Let's assume you're right and I'm destined to bear the Eye of Innos. How would the paladins know that's true?
The eye itself chooses the one who may wear it. Once you get hold of it and put it on, the paladins cannot doubt your words any longer.
How about I just kill everybody? How about that? How can I get in the city,
How can I
bro?
get to the city.
Just follow the path from here through the mountains. The city is large.
Yeah, don't deviate, because you will fucking die. You should say that.
The path
Yeah.
is not without
I was
danger,
about to say.
and you aren't nearly as strong as you once were.
Compared to the first game, this game, at least the Night of the Raven edition, is fucking hard, man. It is
I'll
hard.
be on my way as fast as I can.
Good.
You deviate from the path, you are going to get smacked.
Above all, don't tell any magician. Since I have gone into exile,
I'm so
this
excited.
wall of fire has taken me for dead, and that's a good thing.
The Menace. Oh my god. Let's save the game. You know what? I'll just save over my previous save. And I can quick save in this game too. Haha. Which, if you didn't know, you can enable by going into the INI files, I believe. It is a feature of the game. It's just not activated for some reason. Oh my god, you can move so much faster in this game. It is so nice. And books give you XP. Hello? Clicking. Look at that. Experience plus 25. Oh my god.
What with?
You don't have to laugh. Old stone tablets. Oh my god, look how fast you fucking move in this game. Look at it. So good. I swear, it's like you just have you're on like 2 times speed.
Can you tell me anything about this stone tablet?
First, I suspected it might be a magical artifact, but I finally concluded that it is
Shows
not
what you know.
significance. I have not been able to decode the meaning of this tablet entirely, but it seems to concern the history of a very old culture. If you want the tablet, it's yours. I have no use for it.
I mean, I already took it. I wasn't gonna ask, so.
Where exactly are we?
As I already said, near the city of Corinus.
Corinus.
I built my tower here.
It's only been a few days since we last saw each other in the Valley of Mines.
The servants I summoned to build my tower have done a thorough job.
You can say that again. Why is the Circle of Fire not supposed to know about you?
I used to be a high member of the Circle. Even then, I suspected that demon magic might be the key to the magic barrier. But I could never have convinced the other members of the Circle to follow this path. So I left the Circle in order to study the black arts. That is a crime for which the fire magicians, the ordained of Enos, the ever good and virtuous, will accept no excuse. They are certain that I'm still alive, but they have no idea where to find me, and that's a good thing too.
Okay.
So what should we do next?
We shall proceed as planned. There's no other way. You can go get yourself the Eye of Enos, and I shall keep looking.
He really means that too. Like, if you come back here before you have the Eye of Enos, which is not like, it's like it's 65% of the way through the game, he'll just say, just go fucking get the eye, dude. It's like, go do it. Like, he's not joking around. You gotta go get that eye. He's not gonna talk to you until you get that eye. So you're just like, he just doesn't want to speak with you for like half the game. And, you know, fair play to him. Fair play. Look at this switch here. You see this? There's no text. You just have to see it. Which, if you don't have the DirectX 11 patch for this game, is probably a little bit difficult. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. The controls are different. The controls are so different that it freaks me out. I don't remember what the controls are for Alt. It's Alt. Everything looks so fucking weird. It's actually crazy how this game came out a year later, right? Like, this game, it's not like it, I mean, obviously it looks exactly the same. Like, the voice actors are largely the same. Although I'm pretty sure they changed the main character voice actor. But Zardes is the same, like, the textures are the same. The game looks the same. But it feels completely different. And it kind of just, it plays completely different. It's a whole evolution of the first game, for sure. Way better. In basically every way. We're not gonna touch that. So it's really cool. Key? You don't have to, you just have to press control now. You don't have to press 2 things. Plus 25 XP. Books actually mean something in this game, and that's so cool. XP plus 25. Very nice. Plus 25. Plus 25. Yeah. It's crazy how huge this fucking game is, too. This game is massive. Lockpicks, daggers. Oh. Gonna use that. We're gonna use that, buddy boy. This game also, I think, just like runs better than the first game, which is also nice. What is the jump button in this game? It's still all... Okay, just because I was on a slope, I guess. Once I get used to the controls, it's over. It's over for everybody. I'm gonna be the craziest dude. I just have to remember the controls. Once I remember the controls, I'm not gonna die this entire game. There's no way. Belt of Force. Oh, and here's the, so in this game, you actually get permanent upgrades through plants that are very hard to find. So, you know. They also have the same textures as the plants in the first game, but they're called different things. So it's a bit confusing coming off the first game, but... Oh, and in this game, too, you don't use ore, you use gold! You're actually part of a functioning society instead of a den of criminals. Hell yeah. I need to equip my dagger. How do I equip? Control. Okay. Belts of Force. I can't read this right now.
I can't read that.
I can't read it. That's what I just said, bro. Okay. And just like the first game, if you really want to optimize the hell out of your playthrough, you don't touch the permanent upgrade stuff until the very end of the game. Because you can only get to 100 through training, and the permanent upgrades push you over that. So you can get to 100, and then you can use the permanent upgrades from the dragon root and other potions and such to push it over 100 into like 140 or 50, you know, depending. Die? I missed? XP plus 10? Never saw it coming?
Nothing to be had there.
Okay. If I recall correctly, in this game, it is the strongest thing in the world if you dodge. So if I can just remember how to do that, that would be great. Ooh. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you can backstep, that's it. So you can backstep, and then... Stop. You little punk. Okay, I just have to get used to the controls. Once I get used to the controls, I'm never going to take damage again. Trust me. Trust me when I say this. I will never take damage again. With that being said, I don't know what I'm doing.